Hi folks, this is your MWIS Fleeting View in association with Petzl. I hope you've managed to take advantage of some of the better conditions on Boxing Day because it's looking rather wild again for the rest of this week. The chart for Wednesday sees a deep area of low pressure and an active frontal system sweeping across the country. That will bring some heavy snowfalls to the Scottish mountains, even to quite low elevations for a good part of the day in the north and the east. It turns wetter as the freezing level rises from the southwest, particularly around coastal areas. Wind speeds will be gale force from lower elevations upwards, stormy widely across the mountains, 70 or 80 miles per hour with gusts to 100 miles per hour on the high tops, particularly in the morning. Heavy rainfall sweeps in across England and Wales, any snow on the tops soon turning back to rain early in the day here, and staying very wet most of the day for Wales, the risk of flooding in this part of the world. Severe gales across the tops as well. All in all, a pretty rotten day. The only real good news in the days ahead is that the higher mountains, especially in Scotland, will stay generally below freezing point. The freezing level typically around 800-900 metres or so on Thursday, a little bit lower in constant precipitation. For England and Wales, near or just above freezing point probably to the highest tops, so much of what falls will be of rain or some hail, maybe some snow just on the very highest tops where things may be a little bit icy. It's a wild day again for many places. Severe gales, stormy across the higher mountains in England and Wales, southern Scotland as well. Lower wind speeds looking likely further north across the Highlands. There may be some drier and brighter windows. Northern Cairngorms and in the far north. Snowfalls will come in across the Western Highlands pretty frequently during the day, rain at lower elevations, some hail mixed in, and some of the heavier showery bursts across many western regions may contain a rumble of thunder. A similar story into Friday, colder temperatures slightly by this stage, the freezing level somewhat lower to around 600 to 800 metres, especially in the heavier precipitation that comes down. Again, some snow across the higher mountains through Scotland, some snow on the tops in England and Wales too, some hail mixed in, rain at lower elevations, and again some heavy bursts have that risk of thunder. Stays wild across the mountains, the wind speeds extensively gale or severe gale force for many. Once more, northern Scotland could just be in relatively lower wind speeds, a possibility that much of the Highlands could just see a quieter day in terms of wind compared to further south where gales are much more likely. A relative better window of weather is possible into Saturday. It's a bit of a gap in the weather systems. It's not a substantial build of pressure, but we might just find fewer showers, generally lower wind speeds, especially across the northern half of Britain, and some areas of sunshine and breaks in the cloud around as well. So an opportunity for Saturday. Keep an eye on the forecast though. Things just could locally deteriorate for areas of snow showers. It stays cold on the mountains, terrain frozen, extensive snow cover where it's fallen from previous days, so do go prepared for winter. Into Hogmanay, and low pressure is back on the scene, and the risk of gales, if not severe gales, across the mountains. Some areas of frequent precipitation, once more falling as snow on the tops. There may be a lift of freezing level through England and Wales for a time before a cold front runs through, and then it looks as though cold conditions are more likely to stick around into early January. So again, with snow that's been on the ground, that will stay, and there may just be a few windows of better weather into next week. We shall keep an eye on those details and keep you updated. For today, that is your Fleeting View in association with Petzl. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.